And it reads, Ecclesiastes 1:9. What has been is what shall be. What has been done is what shall be done. And there is no new matter under the sun. So I think it reads in the King James, there's nothing new under the sun. So this verse is so true, especially with all the Babylonian teachings, traditions, and practices that show up all over the world. And we're going to cover quite a few of them this evening. You want to read this one, brother? Or is it too long
Sure.
for you?
It's sure. Help me with the big words, though. and, and all the earth had one language and one speech. And it came to be, as they set out from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar. And they dwelt there. And they said to each other, "Come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly." Sorry. And they had brick for stone, and they had asphalt for mortar. And they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower whose top is in the heavens, and make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered over all the face of the earth." Then Father came. There's that word there, that Hebrew word is, what is that Hebrew word there where it says then? I didn't know if you wanted me to
Oh, that's the
specify.
father's name. Yeah.
Okay, I
So
thought so.
however you
Then
pronounce it, I'm
Father, I
not.
didn't want to try to pronounce it and butcher it. Then Father, I always say Father like the beloved Son did.
I know you say
Then
Yahuwah,
Father,
so I don't really
yeah,
care. That's fine.
okay.
That's how
Then
you
Father
pronounce his
came
name.
down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. And Father said, "Look, they are one people, and they all have one language, and this is what they begin to do. And now they are not going to be withheld from doing whatever they plan to do. So come, let us to go there and confuse their language, so that they do not understand one another's speech." And Father scattered them from there over the face of all the earth. And they left off building the city. That is why its name was called Babel, because there Father confused the language of all the earth. And from there, Father scattered them over the face of all the earth. That's why we
So
have different languages in different places.
the
It's so cool.
actual word, if you look it up in the Hebrew, means confusion. Hopefully, everybody knows that at this point.
Mhm.
And that that is another reminder, just like many other times where you have children and names of cities, that has to do with what's going on at the time. So, especially the names of
Mhm.
people. So, Babel means confusion. So, that he confused the languages, and what we're going to try to convey as best as we can tonight is all the occult, pagan, evil practices and customs that were going on during the Tower of Babel and with Nimrod and all, Semiramis, Tammuz, all that. They went all around the world, and you see them manifested throughout so many societies. So we're going to do our best to portray that idea tonight, and that's what Sean did in his Best King Babylon series. So let's look at the same story in Jubilees 10:22, just one verse. And Yahweh our Elohim said to us, "See, they are one people." And remember that later, I'm going to play a very awesome video of what Mikey Jenny did, a breakdown of something in modern times that relates to the entire Bible. "See, they are one people, and this they began to do, and now naught shall be withheld from them. Come, let us go down and confuse their languages." I got to do it. How does that work on the globe? How are they going down from heaven on this spinning ball going 1,000 miles per hour to the equator? Just saying, moving on. "And confuse their language, that they may not understand one another's speech, and that they may be dispersed into cities and nations. And one purpose shall no longer endure with them till the day of judgment." So here we see in this rendering in Jubilees 10, they had one purpose. They were speaking one language. So here we have unity. And what did the Father do with this unity? He broke it apart and caused division. So there's a lot of people in the Torah community that are all about unity, 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 unity. But unity is not always a good thing. It is if believers can come together and be on the same page, but this is not what's going on here. And this is not what's going on in modern times when they're trying to have a New World Order. We might get to that later.
Yeah.
You got anything on this, brother?
No, that's it. I mean, that is their goal, and I just think it's so powerful that that's how people were separated and not able to communicate. And then when we had Pentecost, people were hearing things in their own language that was directly from the Holy Spirit. So that was kind of cool to unite the Father's people when they were pure of heart and obviously not working for the same purposes against the Father like they were there. That's really sort of undoing the enemy's work and uniting the Father's people.
All right, since you did that, you know that I can't remember if I used this joke on the show or not before. You know that they were driving a Honda in the Book of Acts.
Oh yeah, it's the one car mentioned in the Bible. Yeah.
They were all in one accord.